Today we're going to go over the Welfare and Institutions Codes 1 through 600. I want everybody to see what they really did to America, especially here in California. Communism straight up. I don't know how they got away with this, but they did. And they have been destroying families since. I'm going to do 5-minute increments because YouTube won't let me do any longer for some reason. So let's get started. The coup against families. Section 104. So you have CASA investigators, which have the ability to look at your records and investigate the kids, question the kids, talk to whoever they want. And they're volunteers, so not really specially trained. They're just anybody off the streets, pretty much, that has an interest in children. Questionable. They're able to inspect and copy records. Without the consent of children and parents. 201. The unconstitutionality of restraints. They give themselves permission to not follow the Constitution. Rationale behind principle permitting restraints on child that could not constitutionally be applied to adult is that juvenile court proceeding is not a criminal one, but one in which state exercises inherent power as the parens patriae to interfere on behalf of child, including interference between child and his parents, when morals, safety, or interest of child require it. And that is Bacon, 1966, Appellate Court, 1st District, 240, California, if you want to find that case, where they gave themselves permission to restrain children and not follow the Constitution. 202 F10. This is one of my favorites. It says, because the juvenile court does not guarantee that a child will never be the victim of its parents' occasional and casual neglect, the legislature's statement of purpose in WIC 202 does not impose a definite affirmative duty on a county to prevent all forms of parental neglect by foster families with whom wards of the court may be placed. Jordy versus County of Humboldt. Disgusting. So you, as a parent, are held accountable for the risk of emotional harm being caused in the future of your children, but they dismissed any responsibility of themselves of putting a child in a foster home that neglects or harms them. So here they even state in 203, it states that okay, where does the sentence start? God, they do this all the time in this book. Although the need for expeditious and informal adjudications in juvenile court belies the wisdom or necessity of indiscriminate application of civil discovery procedures, nevertheless, the quasi-criminal character of delinquency proceedings requires that juvenile courts have the same degree of discretion as the court in ordinary criminal case to permit. So they're jumping back and forth from criminal and civil, I've noticed, on everything from punishment to the rights to you name it. They use whatever court they want when it comes to prosecuting or rules. I mean, when it comes to you, you're only allowed to use civil, but when it comes to them, they can give the punishment of a criminal court. All right, let's end it there.